Welcome to another edition of Sidings. In this little episode, we are going to share some memories from Bramber railway station, and I'm joined by Jan Holden. And Jan, your lovely Auntie Anne sent us some memories, didn't she?
Yes.
And we thought it'd be rather lovely if we hear Anne reading her memories.
Yes. When I moved with my parents to Bramber in the late 1950s, Bramber Station was an integral part of the villages of Bramber and Upper Beeding. From our cottage on the street, each morning we would see businessmen, city attired, stride past our window, as well as all manner of persons on their way to catch the trains to Brighton or Horsham, London for work. Schoolboys would race by, often late, and it is said that if they missed the train, those of an athletic nature would run from Bramber to Steyning in the hope of catching up with the train as it stopped for some minutes there to take on water. The station lay in a cutting below the road from Bramber to Steyning, and the station was accessed either by going down the slope on the east side and over the bridge across the lines, or from Magdalen Lane on the west. The latter entailed going down a flight of steps to the station buildings that were typical of their time, solidly built to encompass a station master's house, a ticket office, toilets, clearly marked as to which was which, and I am told a ladies' room. Other than an open-fronted shelter, there were no buildings on the east platform. The shelter contained a weighing machine. I remember taking off my shoes to weigh myself one day. Hearing laughter behind me from my mother and sister, I realised that having taken off my shoes so as to appear lighter, I continued to hold them in my hand. The station master, dressed in standard British Rail uniform of the time, managed the day-to-day operations. I seem to recollect there was a dog's body employed too. The station was always spotless, and there were daffodils as you approached the ticket office from the west in the spring. It was always a good idea not to be walking over the road bridge when the trains were pulling in or out of the station, as you would be enveloped in a cloud of thick black smoke. Nostalgia makes me wish the station was still there, and I would continue to see the train snaking its way past where I worked at the cement works in the 60s. However, the railway's demise enabled the two villages to have a desperately needed bypass. The heavy traffic of delivery and cement lorries were taking their toll. And if the railway had survived, would we now be just another commuter town?
Well, Jan, your Auntie Anne's memories were absolutely wonderful, so can you thank her very much for sharing them?
I will do. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you in the next episode.